I just made a whole video and realized my mic wasn't working. So that was bound to happen. I'm glad I if the red light is on, my mic is on. So I just recorded a whole video and it was going over the point of my YouTube channel. The purpose of this channel is to hold myself accountable, document my journey, so I'll be going over trade performance and mostly self-reflection. I fallen in love, I said last video that I've fallen in love with just putting it all out there. And whatever's on my mind, if I can put it into words, if I can write it on paper, it sticks better, and it helps me kind of develop that growth mentality. I don't think, I have nothing to lose from documentation. It's really bright, hold on. That's really dark. Excuse me. I love helping people, and I love being myself, and I love being raw, just authentic as possible. And the purpose of this channel is that I would like to be able to look back in the future of how far I've come. And I've always had a passion for just trying to be a good person, help out when I can. And I think the idea of someone stumbling across my channel and having similar journeys, or facing similar problems that I'm facing, or looking for I've wanted to do videos and content creation for as long as I can remember. And if you know me in person, you know that I love talking. If you're one of my online friends, you know that I love talking. And that's what I'm going to do on this channel. I'm just going to yap, throw it all out there. Anything I want to get off my chest, if I'm having problems or whatever. Because, I have nothing to lose. And, excuse me. Like I said, I've wanted to do this shit for a while. And I would make these videos, whether it's on my phone, whether it's on OBS, and I'd record them, and I'd keep them to myself. I was like, I'd watch them back. I'd be like, oh, I don't like the way I said that. I rambled too much. The video was too long, and I'm done doing that. I posted the first video. It's already out there. Friends have watched it, I think. And if I waited till perfect conditions, I never would have started. So I don't know what the end of this will look like. I don't know what's going to come out of it. But for the time being, it's hold myself accountable and document my journey. And just be myself. So, that being said, I don't know what's going to come out of this, but I just wanted to make a introductory video, I guess. So, if anyone else that doesn't know me is watching this, I've been trading for around 3 years. I got into the crypto space in 2022, I think it was, and lost a lot of money, got scammed, and but one thing that never faltered was this new vision I had. It was the first time in my life where I was seeing these young people making 5 figures, 6 figures from their computer. And at the time, back after I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do with myself. I was going to go to art school to study fashion design, and there's no money in that. And in my mind, I would love to be financially stable to the point where I can venture off and do the things I enjoy more without having to kind of make it my career. And where I'm from, there's jack shit and opportunities, man. So I want to. Yeah, I've been doing this shit 3 years. Yeah, it's been on and off, and I could never go back though. I got that first payout, and I've completely turned into a brand new person. I've met the most beautiful friends that I'm so thankful for, and the experiences from it, really. I got nothing but gratitude. And another big thing that kind of coincides with trading is my faith, my journey with God. That's something that I've developed through trading as well. And it's not just having faith in myself, but it's having faith in that higher purpose, that higher power, and that everything just kind of happens for a reason. That's my favorite saying, is that everything happens for a reason. I'll be saying that till I die. And so everything that happened to me in the past has brought me up into this point, and I'm going to see it through. I can never go back. After seeing the freedom, the time freedom, it's not just the money, it's really the opportunity. I want to be able to take care of my family. That's been my biggest goal. I want to be able to retire my parents, and I want to be able to explore the world and get that time back from, like, that I lost from my parents. I want to be able to learn more about myself through, unpopular means, I guess. I want to go to these different countries and find out who I really am. And because of trading, I was able to go to Thailand and Japan for, less than a day, but I still like to say I went to Japan. And, I just experiencing these things. I couldn't imagine a world where I give up on myself with how far I've come. I know that if I ever gave up, that I don't think I'd ever be happy with myself. So, with everything that's been going on, I'm really ready to give this my A game. Like I said, I've taken multiple breaks, and I've gotten lazy, and I've tried taking shortcuts, and it doesn't do anything good for me in the long run. So I think I like to think the universe, is kind of just crumbling down on top of me to really put that pressure on me, right? And I'm still standing, and I'm not gonna give up. So, purpose of this YouTube channel: document, reflect, grow, really just be the best person I can be. And yeah, I got a lot of people to make proud, a lot of people to do right by that believe in me. So I'm putting this video out there. I'm saying it. I'm going all in. I've been locked in now for a while, actually finding out what I have to do to get profitable. But I'm just at that time in my life. I'm turning 22 this month, and while I have university, this is my dream. I know there's so many traders that, God, the scene's blown up, really. And there's so many people that, yeah, the space has gotten a little corny, I won't lie. And if I could even bring some authenticity to that in the future, who knows? I'm really excited at the idea of it. Yeah, that's all for now. I'm not gonna make this too long.